So the uncle was in. Thank you, Kuma, for the sub when that happened as well. Appreciate it. I'll get this VOD uploaded. A few people asking if the previous series was worth watching. Yeah, it was actually a really good series. Really good series for the last one. I'd go back and watch it. Is my uncle called Yubi? No. Are they playing music and the interview at the same time? My wedding, start of June. Start of June. Marrying my fiance, you'll be surprised to hear. Marrying my fiance, which I think is actually the normal thing to do. So yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a good time. Friends, family, drinks, food. It should be really nice. All right, for my mods as well. The VOD of Falcons. Sorry, the VOD of CR and Zeta is uploading now as well. Are you invited to the wedding? The invites have been sent. That's why I'm getting calls now confirming it. So yeah, invites have been sent. So yours is either with you right now or it should be in the post. You got yours? Welcome. You haven't got your invite yet? Maybe a problem with the post, mate. Maybe a problem with the post. Bloody Royal Mail. It's alright. We'll do one more marbles at the end of the stream. Got another code to give away. We're going to give a walkout here. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, handwritten in my own blood, that letter, Tom. Took a lot. I actually lost so much blood writing all those letters, but it was, honestly, it was worth it. What's up with the broadcast? Why is there no English commentary? Me and Unter are doing it, mate. We're casting. We're doing our best. We're doing our best, Wallapino. We're doing our best. We got you covered. Yes. That's why they call it the Red Wedding. All right, here's Team Way. Who are you? Maka. Couple of ring wearers. I'll be getting my ring later this year. And then I can say I have at least one ring. You're gonna win OWCS? Maybe. I mean, it's gonna be hard without a team, but it's not impossible, right? I'm gonna go finger batter. Finger over cock, as they say. Ooh, do I need to update the stream title as well? Probably do out of respect. Poker face versus Way. Fletter coach in T1, yeah, Fletter and Rush. two of the people with the most suspicious bans at the Esports World Cup are joining forces to surely try and screw over T1.
서빌러를 맡고 있는 마카라고 합니다.
힐러를 맡고 있는 이수민이라고 합니다.
얼마나 더 많이 보여줄 수 있을지가.
All right, here the way. Let's see. What kind of team is Way?
있는 거기도 지금은 아직 미숙할지 몰라도 저희가 계속 합을 맞추다 보면은 충분히 파이할 수 있는 방법이 있지 않을까. 계속하면서 기대가 되는 팀입니다.
There's wordplay.
웨이의 장점이라고 하면은 다들 사이가 좋아서
Oh, they're all friends?
게임 안에서 문제가 생기면
Look at them all looking at him, amping up the pressure.
붙잡고 다시 원래 실력을 보여줄 수 있는 게 장점인 것 같습니다. 게임 안에서
Oh, it's very plain Jasmine's wife real.
마카 그 자체가 문제여서 약간 다 같이 잘 도와주면서 고치면은 좋은 모습 보여줄 수 있을 것 같습니다.
A word to Maka?
준 거 아니다.
미안하다.
항상 붙어 있으니까 생각이나 마음 이런 게.
Oh yeah, those who don't know, Meal Garu and Ade.
네, 그게 장점인 것 같고요. 단점은
Brothers!
다
Brothers on the same team.
그냥 형님
Yeah, it feels a bit plain. Egg cress, cheese and onion, and some water. I'm not a huge fan of cheese, onion, crisps. Egg and cress is nice though.
원챔들의 팀이라고 생각해가지고 하나가 막히면 다른 원챔을 쓰면 되고 하나가 막히면 또 다른
We're a team of one-trick players. If one is banned, we can just use another one of our one-tricks. Something's not adding up here. They've not thought this through.
보니까 이제 처음 대회부터 이제 마지막 대회까지 점점 성장하는 모습을 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Yeah, is Ade and Milgaru, is this the biggest brotherly team-up we've seen in Overwatch since Chris and Chipsa?
기억에 남았으면 좋겠습니다. 앞으로 이 오버워치 프로씬을 얼마나
I think it might be.
할 수 있을지 장담을 못 하겠지만 제가
Gay for Koto, my brother, it's his birthday and he plays Anna? Oh!
할 수 있도록 그리고
What a nice little bit of serendipity there, Luigi. What a nice gift.
마카야 정신 차리자.
Why are we all looking at him? Alright, here we go. Walk out. For Way Gang ready. Hey GG, morning. Namkuji brothers, were they actually brothers though? Oh really, that's good to know. Their jackets were fan-made and gifted to them. That's cool. Dart not in the starting lineup. Dart heads in shambles. Absolute shambles from the dart heads in the chat. Spint will be starting, presumably playing Genji. Alien in. Gafrium in as well. Oh, AKM and Wins, right. I think AKM and Wins had maybe played together in previous games. I forget what it was called. Was it Shoot Mania or something? It was one of those games that was like an esport for a microsecond or something. Alright, here they are. Lee Soo-min amping it up. Thinks he's Astro. Yeah, AKM. Yeah, it was AKM and Wins, right? They were brothers. Who are you always thinks he's Genji IRL? He is Genji IRL. Come on. Dylan and Michael. There will be Nico. They said they'll send it to me when they make it, but they've not made it yet. But it will be coming, a Google Sheet with all the replay codes from these ones, so we will have access to it again. Yeah, that AKM from the AKM Blade, that's the one, yeah.
안녕하세요. 포커페이스 팀 코치를 맡고 있는 RS입니다.
But they will be getting the codes, and then once they give me the link, I'll make a command for it in chat or something. Just so we can all access it easily.
먼저 포커페이스 팀 팀명은 그대로지만 팀원들은 굉장히 많이 바뀌었어요. 포커페이스가 아니라 뉴페이스다라는 말까지 있었는데요. 자, 우리 바뀐 포커페이스 어떤 점이 가장 많이
I mean, these jackets, this was saying that these jackets were fan-made, or were made by fans and gifted to the team, but these jackets are actually really fucking nice, no? We're looking at another massive jacket gap right now on our screens. Nuggets brothers, yeah, so actually, when I was at the Esports World Cup, I was there representing SSG, so I was in the SSG booth in like their co-stream area, and next door to the co-stream area, it was their Rainbow Six team was scrimming. So while I was casting, and in my head I was thinking, oh, these bloody Rainbow Six players making all this fucking noise. I'm trying to co-stream the games. On the other hand of it, I'm pretty sure there was a Rainbow Six team trying to play their fucking scrims, thinking, who's this bold cunt next door making all this noise while we're trying to practice? And then I bump into Naga a little bit later, and he's like, yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. I was like, oh yeah. Tell your brother sorry on my behalf. Sorry I was so loud during scrims, but the games were hype.
보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 먼저 웨이팀 10점 만점에 몇 점일까요?
한 6에서 7점 주고 싶습니다.
6에서 7점이요? 왜 4에서 3점은 뺐을까요?
일단 선수 개인 면면만 봤을 때는 조금 더 높은 점수.
Oh, really, Ziz? Popular with fangirls?
선수들이 갖고 있는 챔프 폭이나 그런 것들에서 조금 점수가 빠질 수 있지 않나라고 생각을 해서 이런 점수를 주게 되었습니다.
야, 몇몇 부분 좀 점수가 빠질 수 있습니다라고 말씀을 들었는데.
Imagine being an Overwatch League pro, making esports World Cup, and still not being more successful than your brother. I mean, it's hotly contested in that household, no? Two esports pros.
5점이었는데 제 친정팀이어서 1점.
Gotta be good genes, huh?
야, 친정팀으로 1점을 가산점으로 줬다라고 또 말씀을 들었어요. 자, 기존의 포커페이스 팬분들에게는 낯설지만 설레는 로스터가 아닐까도 싶습니다. 포커페이스를 응원해주시는 팬분들께도 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
로스터가 많이 바뀌게
A broken finger means bugger all. My mate Sam coming to the wedding, better known maybe as Sonics, back in TF2, first LAN Sonics played, he had a broken arm. His keyboard arm was broken. But you know what he did? He was probably on like the second or third favourite team for that LAN. He causes the upset. Broken arm, keyboard on lap just because he can't move his arm. It's locked in. I mean, it's still harder than not having a broken arm, no? Plus you're the underdog anyway.
네, 좋은 성적으로 보답하겠다라고도 이야기 나눠봤습니다. 자, 오늘의 마지막 매치도 많은 기대 부탁드리면서 맵 세트 확인해 보시죠.
Alright, are we getting into it then? Lijiang Tower, first map. What's this one? If you want to talk about broken arm gamers, I got to mention Giggs with a Z, who was playing with his mouse arm fine, but was moving with a controller because he had a cast on his other arm. Jesus Christ. Fun fact, Violet's brother played Overwatch and couldn't make it out of Tier 3. His highest achievement was 4th in OCE Contenders. He now plays Marvel Rivals for the Rank 1 Asia team. Oh, I guess it runs in the family there as well. So I'm just check on this upload, but I think we're going. I think we're going. A little look at all the players before we get this one ready. You got a finger in a blender over Christmas? That sounds painful. So no WASD for you either. Fuck. How do you get your finger in a blender? Crazy Raccoon. Crazy Raccoon won the series. Alright, 50-50 for Korean fans' prediction. Wait, did I start predictions for you? Alright, they've just closed already because we were waiting so long between the games. So we were actually 53% away. Hey, Power Puika. It's going well. Good game so far. First game a bit rolly, but it was a good map in there. Good King's Row between Falcons and New Era. And then Zeta Division versus Crazy Raccoon. It lived up to expectations. It was a good game. Close series. Pretty good. Pretty good. And honestly, this game I'm quite excited for, right? I think way our favourites, honestly. But I think it's not like a blowout by any means, or it shouldn't be at least. Meta shaken out. We're still looking very Hazard heavy. Hazard, Genji, Sojin. Juno Lucio is actually the backline most of the Korean teams are opting for, compared to some of the Kiri Lucio we've seen in other regions. Fans are disrupting it a little bit, like bits here and there. We've seen a decent amount of Diva actually, which Bernard in particular found some success with. But that's maybe the most interesting one. That one I'd be interested to watch back Bernard's POV and kind of figure out like what's the play style here, what's the matchup that they, or what are they doing that feels like they can actually take on and beat that Hazard in those situations. Got lucky with the blender, really kept the finger, just got a bit fucked, just out of commission for a few months. Yeah, I guess, I mean, Blenders are scary. Scary thing to put your hand in. Could have been much worse. Jaywu good? Yeah, Jaywu's good. Jaywu's good. He's going into a very stacked region of flex DPS, right? Kev, Psycho, all of this, but top Dragon now, of course. But I think he can hold his own. Like, I think he's like not as good as those players, but I think he's in the same league as most of them, you know. I think the player I'm probably more concerned, like the more concerning issues about VP, and we talk about this a bit more on Uncoachable as well, and that's coming out after this stream. But bit more concerned about Fixer, you know, exactly how he'll stack up, and maybe a little bit ban-wise in terms of can Vestler be targeted too much or anything like this. Now, no way, Joby. Psycho is right up there with Kevster. Right up there with Kevster. And he wasn't benched at the end. He played Echo all of it. They played, it was Sparker who was benched at the end of last year. What flex do you play with Alari? Oh, we've already seen any Alari, honestly. Back in the Esports World Cup, Anna Alari was very popular in a sort of dive composition. Bap is maybe the classic, but Bap's in a really rough place right now, I think, as a hero. I mean, we saw Shu make it work on Gibraltar, but that seems much more the exception than the rule. Yeah, maybe. I've seen Fixer play Anna before, like, so it might be possible, but I'm not convinced, really, you know? Not convinced. Why would Genji not add Sparker to the roster? I mean, your guess is as good as mine, Badder. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they only had the budget for 5 players, right? But even if they only had budget for 5 players, I mean, obviously I'm a Sparker head anyway. No disrespect to Sauna. But, like, sign Sparker, man. Sign Sparker. My poor son. Maybe Krusty sees something? Maybe. Maybe. Who are you still for go on Genji? Yeah, we saw who you play a lot of Genji in pre-season. And I'm pleased to inform you. He's still got it, alright? He's still got it here. So, a lot of eyes on him. Interesting, we're going to see Wei ban the Sojourn right now. So, Hitscan taken off the table. Or, well, no, they could still play Cass or Ashe or anything like this, right? So, it's still possible to play Hitscan, but it's significantly harder, especially on a small map like Lijiang. The ball ban on the other side, Milgaru is the ball guy. Everyone knows Jumbin as the ball guy, but Milgaru, he's got a ball pick in his back pocket as well. So actually, the ball ban, I don't think it's a troll at all. They don't want Milgaru to try and play any wacky ball stuff here. They want to try and keep it probably locked into a hazard mirror here. Do you mean A-Main Bob Ross? He was the original ball guy, but Jumbin has surpassed him. Jumbin is the future, you know? Jumbin is the new standard. Can't wait for Mag to reckon Will terrorizing EU for Unter. It's alright. Unter will be safely tucked in bed when it's happening, so the Mag ball can't hurt him. Alright, and I think it seems like we're maybe just about ready to kick it off. So, more familiar with the Wei team here. We saw a lot of them in pre-season. Milgaru, pretty decent hazard. Who are you and Ade, I think, are really the stars in this team. Lee Soo-min, things left to prove, I think. We've seen him play mostly like flex support, like Anna-type heroes and Kiri in the past. We'll be obviously picking up the skates and probably playing a lot of Lucio across this series. On the other side, Poker Face, I think we got a lot more new names. I think the biggest thing I'm worried about for Poker Face, Donghun and Missing, I'm really anxious about this backline. It's given me anxiety to see them together, and I worry that might be a potential weak link, especially in a meta where there's a lot of pressure on the backline not to die, to survive difficult situations and all of this. So let's see what we get from Donghun and Missing, because I think question marks have to be asked at the start of this one. On the other side of it, though, Gafrium, hit and miss on some of the tanks that aren't really Sigma. Oh, we got pause. We got more time. So we haven't seen Gafrium's Hazard before, so we'll wait and see that. Dart is on the bench currently. So I don't know too much about Spint. So this will be my first impressions of him here, so we'll sort of learn together. Alien, though, I think is a decent hit scam. Obviously, his life made a little bit harder by this Sojourn ban. So might have to see him flex around. Maybe we've seen a lot of Genji Tracer, or Echo even as well. No way this series still hasn't started? Yes, way. And it is actually Way versus Pokerface as well. So lots of ways. Is there some kind of issue? Eye drops? Is that, who are you? Putting some eye drops in? He's a bit of a drop head here. And if you're a drop head, starting next week, we'll have OWCS drops on this stream as well. So drop heads rejoice. Wouldn't a Sojourn ban? Malga's possible. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad shout, Jayon. I don't think it's a bad shout at all. I think it's definitely possible. But I feel like Hazard's still very good. Maybe I like that. Some control sensor, maybe especially you can get away for Malga. Maybe even Garden as well, because you can win that first choke battle so hard. So it's not impossible we see a Malga. But I do feel everyone's very Hazard pilled right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just end up in more of that sort of common mirror. Can we talk about his nose for a second? Can we talk about his nose for a second? What the fuck am I looking at here? What? That's not a nose? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Who was it, though? Who have they called in Dick Nose out of the players? Normally the signs are so nice. With, you know, lovely artwork, celebrating the players. This one, calling somebody a dick nose. Leave Heesung alone, no? He's, it's actually a medical issue now he's having treated. Leave him alone. Maybe it's a compliment? Yeah? Maybe. I don't know, I don't know if I've had many people refer to as dick nose as a compliment, but, you know, good on you for trying to see the positive side of things. So what's Messer at the moment? Majority Hazard, yeah, really majority Hazard. Oh, thank you, Jin, for the 8 months.
Happy OWCS Day.
It is a happy OWCS Day. Oh, look at the production. Little wave. Hi, guys. So yeah, Hazard mostly meta. Genji, Soj, and Juno Lucio seems to be the de facto comps now everyone's leaning into. Obviously, it's disrupted a little bit, like bans. Oh, is that Illusion? Oh, and these are our co-streamers on the ground. Oh, he won't give him the heart back. Give him the heart back. Oh, it's a classic situation. We've seen this recently in the news. A classic situation where someone just tries to give their heart out to somebody else, and they only get rejected for it. It can happen. Bring its bad into Hazard? Yeah, agree. It's why we've seen a lot less Brig as a result. I think it's really hard to play Brig into this unless you've got a very generously sized map where you can maybe get away with a Juno Brig backline, but still very hard. Oh, Gafrium taking a little nap there, resting his eyes. Opinions of Akiri Anna? I feel like it should die too much. I know we saw because we saw another team run Kiri Anna. It was New Era right at the start of the day in our first series of the day. And honestly, they actually found some success against Team Falcons doing that. But I feel like for the most part, heroes like Anna, anything outside Kiri and Juno and Lucio, really feels too hard to live in a lot of situations. Thank you, Moad, as well. Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you very much. But yeah, all these heroes seem greedy. Like, I think you can play Viana, but you have to play very well. It's really hard. The barrier is way higher than just playing Kiri Lucio or Juno Lucio. And in such an aggressive, fast-paced meta as this Hazard meta is, it's really really that survivability. It's top of a priority list for backlines. All right, looks like we're getting a show on the road. Li Zhang Tower to kick us off. It's all right. Yeah, I don't know. It's their first stream, right, or their first broadcast as we go into this. We're finally kicking it off. It's going to be Ash. So Ade still trying to get the hit scan working right now. Gonna go commit to that Ash, but ooh, are you in? 18, yeah, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
yeah, all right.
12, 11. Good.
We're back.
Oh,
yeah,
we're so
great.
back. All right. Another person who is back is, of course, Who Are You? Couldn't resist an opportunity to play Genji one more time, and we'll be rolling out on it here. It is Genji Tracer, though, out of Poker Face, trying to make use or work around this hit scan ban. Initial dive in from Spint doesn't find all that much, and Wade do really have control of a point here, but they're going to do a little bit of help to get Ade out of this. Hunt is on for a Gafrian, but they don't really pounce on opportunity, but they push him into Missing, who will finish the kill. Now player advantage, they are all over the back line. Heals are separated here. Spint with the deflex on the torpedo sends them right back at him. The Ramaja from Wei has to go in the controversial category here, as they are just getting picked apart, and this Ram is chasing shadows as Poker Face clean up this first fight.
Absolutely piping hot take to see Wei going with the Ram Ash comp, to be honest. I feel like the double flanker is already going to cause massive problems for both Marka and Aid. And then Milgaro, I mean, it's all on him to hit some sort of counter slow to flank them all or to cut them all down. But now we see Wade, they're making even more swaps. They're going over to the Cassidy and the Mei, which I can only assume is some sort of an effort to go flip around to the point and start walling people on the objective. Because they don't have a tank that can throw up walls, they need to pick up a DPS who can do it instead. But it looks like Marka's already, well, he would be getting caught out if Spint had hands. Fortunately, Spint, he's the new generation of Overwatch talent. There's not a lot of talent left in the game, so Spint's going to go for that, and then Aid is just going to pork around on the flank and solo kill 2 players who all seem to not have eyes in the back of their head or ears on the side of them.
No, unbelievably there, Ade, because he missed a fair number of shots as well, but only hit body shots, but he had a billion opportunities, so it was okay. And now Who Are You with a Mei swap will clean this one up as well. Wait, you can have music?
What? Is that, what is there, like rap in my right ear right now?
Rapping? I'm getting right ear rap as well.
The Korean feed, the clean feed is just random Korean rap in my right ear. So that's really good production from WDG there. Hats off to them. Absolutely awesome. Top tier production we've got here. Wei, though, they have gone for a soft engage up in main. A couple of Poker Face members have flipped over to the point. Stun catches the Tracer, but Alien somehow gets away. Spin pulls, the blade goes down, and we're rapping once again in my right ear. I did feel like when Milgari went down and Spin, did Aid just walk off the map, or was that a boot?
No, he just walked, actually. He just walked. Never mind. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, thinking it would be, but it was just walking. Maybe he had rap in his right ear too, and he couldn't focus here. And the retake, good for Poker Face. Thank you, Moloch, as well for the 10 months. Somebody says maybe it was the comms check.
Had AIDS. Oh, it was the comms check. I see. Absolutely unbelievable. Such a close fight, and Aid decides that he wants to just go for a stroll. Been a few seconds, feel like I could do with some rap in my right ear right now. We're going the far side of the map. Who Are You going as far from the objective as humanly possible, but they are starting to corral Poker Face back into a corner. Big push from Poker Face here now. Wei, they go for the counter ultimates. Who Are You? He freezes somebody, but still Missing has the clings in the back pocket, so no value whatsoever. 4 versus 5 for Wei, being whittled down. Marka finds a trade. Lucium in as well, so suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. Super winnable. Way getting bodies over to the point as well. They're going to start pressuring the flip. Pokerface, they've got to get in there, and they've got the ult to do it with Missin's Kitsune Rush.
We're going to drop it as well, trying to find a Ramatra. Heinun coming back from Ade right now, doesn't find anything. They're trying to push behind, but they've lost Missin here, and Milgara is able to stand on it, and Ade deals with the flanking Tracer nice and quickly, and they should be good for the retake, give or take these Gafrium trades right now. Nowhere for the spin to go. And they're right back in this one way.
Not bad trades though at the end there. That is going to really weaken Wei's hold. Pokerface, they're going to get a better chance at recontesting here through this choke. Alien's got that Pulse Bomb, Gthreum as well. So close to a downpour. And with no Suzu online for Wei, there is a very real chance that Pokerface could find value with that downpour if they find themselves fighting a front to back on the objective. Less space to run away. Broadly, Wei should avoid the edge of the map, seeming Wei can't even appear to stay on it. But just a deep push from Milgaru off rip, and Missin goes down in spawn. Pack it up. I didn't think this was possible, but it appears that Milgaru has just found a push timing and decimated Pokerface.
Just corner in the end. It's going to be a raid support to Maka as well, but it's already over. Not even getting a touch. And Wei come back into that one. Stabilize for Ramatra May comp here. I saw some people asking, can Milgaru not play Hazard? He's played Hazard before, and he's looked pretty decent in some of these preseason tournaments. He just thinks it's a better map for Ram, and he seems to be right.
Mate, Milgaru's next up. There's shades of Heesung in Milgaru, to be honest. You know, the ultra-flexible player on a team that's, you know, he's just holding him back, to be frank. Plus, who are you and Marco, the Overwatch League champions? But Ken gifted to swap? Nah. Wow, this game looks really good. What's it called? It is called Overwatch 2, TJK, the hit sequel to Overwatch 1. It's a strong competitor with Marvel rivals in the Twitch category, and there's Aid walking off the map again.
Yeah, unfortunately, gravity still exists. Big problem for him there. We'll reset as we go into a pause before this round. Because,
fantastic.
Could we get some kind of rap interlude while we go into this pause, please, production?
I'm just going to go back to YouTube, mate. I'll see you when I hear game sound again.
See you in a bit. Oh, what's worse, the Aid clip or the Seeker? The Seeker Sombra one's worse. Neither's good, right? Neither's good. We are bottom of the barrel right now. But the Seeker one was worse. He still wears that crown. It was with Florida, yeah. Maka was on the bench when Florida Mayhem won in Season 6. He was actually mainly signed to play in Season 7. Unfortunately for Maka, Season 7 didn't exist, which really held back his chances of making an impact on Florida Mayhem. But he got a ring regardless. And who are you and Milgaru? They're keeping this Ram May going.
The Ram May continues. I heard murmurs of certain teams in Korea, not Wei, but certain teams playing the Ram. And here it is again. Who Are You actually manages to catch an early pick onto Spint on point. And that is a very good start, because now Wei, they're just going to take easy control of the objective. Pokerface is going to back right off. Donghoon dancing with death here on the edge of the map. Who Are You saying, please, for the love of God, can you boot me off the map? No, you cannot, because you are Donghoon after all. And that is, I mean, look, Wei don't actually get the free cap. Pokerface, they are trickling on and off the point for this.
Yeah, I feel like we could have helped Who Are You a little bit there trying to clear point, but they don't do it. Now a huge dash and response come back in. Spint, Alien, Gafrium, they all land at the same time, and it's decimating for Wei's DPS. And this should actually be a very quick retake here from Pokerface. Playing with their food a little bit, Wei.
Oh, buffering with my food, Xavier, so I'm going to have to refresh again.
All right.
Unbelievable.
9%, 10%, 11%, 12, 13%.
We're back
14,
on.
15. All right.
Yeah, we're back on.
All right, retake here from the Ramatra and May team. Really has to come through White Room, I imagine, for the most part. But Pokerface want to make it hard. They're harassing him early, trying to catch someone on the cross. They need to get Ade across there now, though. The wall will come in. That's the scary moment there. Can we get past that wall? And the answer seems to be yes right now. Who Are You had moved early to buy some attention. And they've got themselves a bit of a foothold onto point here, but it's going to be hard to clear them.
already. We've got Wei muscling up here, but the early Kitsune rush from Missing, that's going to take so much pressure onto Wei. And there we go. Milgaru, he falls. Who are you? He's got the Blizzard, but can't even get it off before going down. Lee Soo-min secures a trade onto Spint, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Somehow, Aid comes in for a high noon, doesn't go down. Wei have actually managed to kite this one out, and now they're going to have a chance at a re-push, especially when Garoom decides to go balls deep, taken down. Now there's a tank advantage for Wei. They are pushing up with their own orbital ray, following through. Aid dances with death, but will not be taken out. Spint is over on the left as well, but Aid is rotating all over the place. Beat push comes through. Lee Soo-min does not quite yet have that beat. Counter Blizzard is no good whatsoever. Spint, he can't quite find a second kill. Lee Soo-min has the beat now. Who are you? Secures the kill on Spint. There's so much back and forth. Lee Soo-min decides he wants to beat the 4 versus 2 because he has issues with counting. Probably did not finish school, so it makes sense. And that is going to be Wei securing the point here.
Mistakes from both teams here. Pokerface initially overextending on that chase, not respecting that Maka had for Ray up. And then Wei over-investing once they'd already really won the fight. So now Downpour versus Annihilation here. But honestly, we've seen Milgar get very good value with the Annihilation so far. And as they have to come through these difficult chokes, either through Bridge or through White, a great opportunity for Milgar to be aggressive and kill these backliners here.
Goodness, I mean, is Milgaru going to be able to find any targets to push with this Annihilation? Last time he used it, it was because he was able to spawn trap. I forget about choosing targets. Spint can just get magic pick pre-fight, trying to take an angle around on the point side. Who are using a little bit of trouble now, though. No wall, no ice block. But look at Milgaru. He's going on an absolute odyssey in the backline. He's about to run through the Mega Room all the way behind, throws the snare across, and Milgaru, he's just dancing around in the enemy team's spawn. What is happening in this?
I feel like there's got to be a timing here when Pokerface are trying to do this wide point force touch. When they see this Ramatra just walking into the backline, maybe some kind of timing to turn and punish him. Put him in some kind of backshot situation that he's too deep to deal with. But Milgaru's been allowed to do whatever he wants right now. And he's just standing up the choke. He doesn't care. No respect. Downpour to try and turn it right now. They do lock him up, but he's got block still. High noon to help protect him.
Give me a time. 77, 78, 79.
Just pause for like 1 second. 79, 80,
pause for like 1
81,
second, 81.
82,
yeah, we're back again.
83.
Just,
all right.
It's just teasing me with the occasional buffer. You know, the gigabit down is not enough to get a consistent YouTube stream, I fear. Now, Pokerface, they're making the panicked swaps. It's the final fight, potentially, of the map. But Wei, they've got such healthy ultimates to keep them alive on the objective. Pokerface is going to have to spend so much just to get over for the touch. Tracer, triple blink recall, so that's the overtime wick secured. But look at Aid already pushing in deep for it. The Diva has the touch now. Orbital Ray and Blizzard both invested early on, though. That could be bad news unless Dongun goes down 80% to the ultimate. So that's tough for Dongers. And now Pokerface, they have to fight a 4 versus 5. Here from a deficit, needing to touch, needing to do so much.
They need kills. They need their Tracer not to fall off the map as well. And that would help. I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. Beat out just to be sure of it right now. And Wei will take this first map 2-0. Much more dominant on that second one in the end. And they've found a non-hazard comp they can find success with. Ramatra May.
Bit of Ram May and just locking people up. The Hazard not able to find the value that he desires. I heard murmurs of Ram being played and now we're finally seeing it, you know? The proof is in the pudding. You can lock a bit of Ram and a lesser team, you can just wall them on the point. And I mean, the fact that the Cassidy is fighting the flanker so much is surprising me too, to be honest. I thought that you would be able to get your Hazard over there, you know, just fly into the back lines, contest the Hazard with a flanker, but no. Feels like that we're not really seeing a lot from the Hazard.
No, because it feels like as well, even though May has a lot of survivability in the ice block and even defensively wall and stuff, what often happens to May in these situations is the May will have their ice block forced and they save themselves with that ice block, but then after the ice block, they're just a slow, vulnerable target and they die on that second timing. That's why Hazard's so powerful right now, because that, even with the extra second added on, that leap and slash cooldown is still so low. But didn't really see Who Are You getting punished at all there. In fact, saw Who Are You just to get also taking fights quite aggressively on the flank and just dinking this Tracer Genji.
I need slop. I need slop like yesterday, man. And I need a 3-0. Like
results heads well and truly out in force.
It's just, I'm just thinking about like how every minute it's like sleep debts building up, you know?
Roger.
Okay.
All right.
This is what level 100 Tracer looks like, Xavier. If you even care.
Oh yeah? I'm not too far off then,
It's
I think.
sugar-free. Yeah, it's sugar-free. You seem pretty comparable to this level of gameplay.
Yep. 2 peas in a podders.
Yeah, you, Christopher, and sugar-free. The big 3. Alright, see ya.
See ya. Was Lee Soo-min a flex support player before on so? Yeah, you're right. Lee Soo-min, flex support player originally at least, playing Lucio for his team mostly, but obviously does mean in certain situations he's got a much wider hero pool than a lot of Lucio players we see across other teams. So yeah, Lee Soo-min, and he looked a pretty good one to be fair. He played on Hejik Dan for large parts of last year. Yeah, I think they've changed it, San. So yeah, once they hit their 17th birthday, because for those who don't know, Pokerface have a couple of, is it 2 players who are under 17 right now, but will hit 17 this year, and once they hit 17, they should be able to play, which will bolster maybe Pokerface's chances. Is it just Heiser? Did I just make up another child? Just fictional child? What is this, my tax returns? Oh, that reminds me, I need to pay my tax. I should pay my tax. I've still got a week. I've got the money. If you're watching from the HMRC, I have the money. I swear to God, I've got the money. Spinsalt's already young, but he's 17 already. Oh, okay. Maybe that's probably who I was thinking of. But HMRC, I have the money. I promise you. I'm paying you the money. You have an interview? What, for a job player? Can you get me some... You'll get asked this every single time you tell somebody you work for HMRC. When you get the job, not if, when you get the job, mate. But they'll always ask, get some money off my bloody tax, will you, mate? You'll get that question you'll get that comment 1 billion times. $100K tax bill last year. I mean, I wish I had a $100K tax bill, because in theory that means I would have earned significantly more than $100K. But not quite. Can you see what you got in your Overwatch night market thing? I don't know what you mean. Do I pay my TV license? No, we don't need a TV license. We don't watch any live TV. We're streaming services only. So no bloody TV license, guys. Can piss off! Not taking my money. Nope, doesn't sound like me, Coleman. You must have me mistaken for somebody else. You're thinking of, you're probably thinking of chat. You're thinking of chat with that one. Alright, Nabani next map. I can pay my taxes with Amazon gift cards, can I? I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, that's CommanderX with a space. I'm CommanderX without a space. Practically picking David Attenborough's pockets, SMH. When's the next vid dropping on YouTube? So we'll have the VODs up from the matches today on my second one. On my VODs channel. The next one will actually be Uncoachable, which is coming out later today. Uncoachable episode 32. 32 sounds right. With Kasaurus, where we talk about Team Liquid. We talk about the roster reveals from certain teams. And all of that. So you have a full episode of Uncoachable. We give you the breakdown on the Virtus Pro announcement video. I think a pretty good episode. Kasaurus, always good for one. Our first free-time guest. He's too serious? Well, he's a business guy, you know? He's locked in. What about the Pugs VOD? Also uploading, Iconics. Also uploading, don't you worry. Lots of VODs coming on the VODs channel. Honestly, actually, the VODs channel last year, we didn't do too much with. But my second YouTube, the CommanderX VODs, actually it's going to be popping off this year because we're going to have all the Korea games uploaded on there. We're going to have everything from the Pugs, everything from EMEA and North America, all the co-streams from there too as well, right? So, yeah. I think we'll be good. Preds for stage 1 vid, yep. So I did power rankings for Korea this morning live on stream. Now it'll be going up on the main channel at some point over the weekend as well. Maybe if I'm good at my job, I can even get it out or get it ready for tomorrow. And we've also got, there's more content. I promise there's more. We've also got a Flack interview coming up. I talked to Flack. How long was it in the end? Maybe it was like a 50-minute interview with Flack, something like that. How long was it in the end? 55 minutes, or nearly 56 actually. 56-minute interview with Flack, who is the owner of Nightmare. You should be looking forward to. Astrovid is ready to go, but it's on hold. We're pending some stuff to come out, and then the Astro interview will go up as well. I'm booking in some more interviews for next week as well with some of the other teams. We'll do power rankings videos, everything like this. So honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm a bit biased, but I reckon follow both of my YouTube channels. There'll be some Overwatch stuff there. Yeah, they've not announced me as coach. Yeah. Have I done an interview with SSG yet? No. I'm doing one with Unter, but we were meant to do it yesterday morning. But he didn't realize he had plans. He forgot he had plans, so then he had to go do the plans, you know? I think he went to see, who was it? I think he went to see Penn and Teller. So, I mean, I can cop it, right? I can cop it that the Penn and Teller show might be more interesting than speaking to me. I can cop it, okay. My ego's not that big. Yes, San, they'll be uploaded individually. So that means that basically the turnaround should be much quicker. So the two games today are already uploaded to my YouTube. YouTube is processing them now. So which means hopefully the turnaround for these games should be quite quick. Because I know obviously a lot of people will wake up or they miss the first game of the day or something. So should be there. And they already have their thumbnail? Yep. So just need to fill in the details. I'll do that after the stream. And then we should be pretty locked in for content. While we wait for this next game to start. Bum 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 bum. You were DMing the CEO of Vesta last night for a secret project? Sounds mysterious. Show looks so hot on me. Shields up. Yeah, I got this. This is from 2018. I don't know why. I don't know. If anyone's seen me wear this shirt before, whenever anyone asks me about a shirt, I always tell them that it's from 2018. I don't know why, but that's my go-to response. It's from 2018, guys. I like the black on the arms. Is Wei considered a heavy underdog here? No. I think Wei actually should be favourites coming into this. Even though Pokerface had a very good year last year, their roster's completely different than last year. So as much as Pokerface, the org, the brand, did quite well last year, this is a completely new roster. So I think any expectations you had from last year's Pokerface, need to put them in the bin. Brand new team right now, and I think nowhere near as strong as last year. So whereas Wei, meanwhile, they played in plenty of preseason tournaments for qualifiers, obviously for OWCS, as well as the Soup Cup. I think they played in the Aurora Cup as well back in December. Was that December? Maybe it was November. Anyway, preseason. And Wei have actually looked really good on these Hazard comps here. So I think Wei should be favourites coming into this. Korea, yeah, they do also have hero bans, yeah. OWCS Korea has the same rule set for the most part as OWCS EMEA and A in terms of doing the roster submission. Then they do the hero bans. All the other hero ban rules go with that in terms of you can only ban one hero per role. So if team A bans a support, the other team can't ban a support, etc, etc. There's a few slight differences. Their format is slightly different. You know, they have 8 teams rather than doing 16 or 8 teams into a 16 playoffs like EMEA and North America do. They do 9 teams into 8 teams who go into a 4-team seeding tournament and a 4-team last chance qualifier, and then the 4 seeding teams and the winners of the last chance qualifier then go into a 6-team regional playoff. So there's a few more steps in Korea before that, and they also have a larger map pool as well. But in terms of how the bans work, it's exactly the same as North America and EMEA. Yeah, so I presume what you're referring to, Lonely God, about not banning the heroes in game. That was just a problem only with the qualifiers, because the lobbies were run by Face It League, and they hadn't I guess, what do you call it, like been able to update the integration yet to have those heroes automatically banned. In these games that we're watching now for all of OWCS, in Korea that we're watching now, but also in NA and EMEA, they'll all be run by an actual lobby admin, so the heroes will be disabled in the lobby to avoid any of those issues we had with the Face It League. Can I rate who I use Aura in this photo? Yeah, let me get my... Where's the browser that I've got on the screen share? Is it this one? Let's see. He's the Genji guy. He's going to pull that sword. So, Aura rating. I mean, the Genji guy. 8. 8 out of 10, maybe? Who's this on the right here? Mr. Triceps. Who's this? I don't recognize. Do you know this? Lee Soo Min? Lee Soo Min with a triceps? Knows this. Just don't know the name of face of every person in Korea. Those are forearms, not triceps. What's the difference? Like, genuine question here. Like, I would just call triceps like all of this, no? Or is tricep only the, like, is it a specific muscle on like the top or the bottom? Which one's the tricep then? Should I Google it? It's behind the back of your arm? What do you mean? Like, on the top? Like on, like opposite of bicep, essentially? Like below the bicep, behind the bicep? Oh, okay. What muscle's that then? Or would they just call it forearm? It would just be called forearm? Oh, okay. Literally I always thought it was called for tricep. Well, good to learn new things every day, huh? Thoughts on Genji? We talked about it briefly. I think they'll do okay. I think Top Dragon and Mag will actually do pretty well. Maybe hot take. Oh, Korean players are gonna be caught up, or gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I'm in sync with Unter Haver, so we're sort of staying here. Thanks, Smashy. I've got to represent, you know. What was I saying with Genji? Yeah, I don't think like. I feel like TU, TM probably in the top 2 power rankings, and then there's maybe this Genji, Alcadacia, and VP category. Honestly, I'd actually put Alcadacia above the other 2 teams right now, but yeah, I think they'll be competitive, right? Like, I think as much as TU and TM, in my head, feel like they should be the top 2, I think they're super catchable by all the other teams. What are your thoughts on the Cardiff squad to play the Sharks tomorrow? Asked Coleman. Whatever you think, mate, and then I'll try and remember some of the words you said, and then I'll repeat the opinion as my own. That's my go-to. That's my go-to answer for rugby questions. I'll wear my Cardiff scarf when I go for a walk later, out of respect, though. Ah, good scarf it is, yeah. EMEA power ranking. I've not done the full video yet, the full breakdown. I'll get that done next week. A 5-minute break. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink. Seems like I've got time. Seems like I've got time, eh? Hello, mate.
Do you like? I hear the music change, and I tab into the clean feed, and I just see a 5-minute break. Like,
And they literally they were just showing us like crowd shot, crowd shot, crowd shot, crowd shot, and then they've just tapped in this 5-minute screen. So
I'm gonna give away my last code. I'm gonna give away my last fucking code.
all right.
Anyone
Well, I'm gonna
want
grab
a
a
code?
drink. So yeah, go play an Unter
Anyone
chat, guys.
want an anamythic chat, guys? Like, come on, fucking last chance of the day to get yourself an anamythic gun. I have 15 of them to give away, and I've given away 2, 3. 3 multiplied by 3 does not equal 15, but we'll figure it out in the wash.
History. All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll leave you with your race.
Let's try to keep races out of this, okay? But all right. You've all played too early. Anyone that's played by now, I didn't even start the game yet, but play again. Getting there now. Drop your exclamation mark plays. Get involved in this incredible game of chance and skill. I too am going to get water, but you can be entertained with the list propagating. Because obviously I'm not going to entertain you. Grow up. And I've successfully not eaten anything during the stream, which is a pretty common occurrence, to be honest. There go all the muscles on my body. As I slowly waste away. Where the carrots at? I need to go to the supermarket and buy some more carrots. Alright, I'll give you all another 30 seconds to exclamation mark play. Get a carrot and some cucumbers. Mum gave me the cucumbers. I don't think I'll buy cucumbers myself. They're too expensive for what you get. Thoughts on Perth? Never been there. Seems nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the start. So you've got 45 more seconds from when I hit that button. I think the list keeps coming. Yeah, it does. So that's nice. And rabbit food? Yeah, I mean, they're just like, it's something to snack on, mate. Like, tuning it? I don't know nothing about that. Exclamation mark penis. Like, what response do you expect from that command? In earnest. Can you make the marble smaller? I don't like how it looks. Oh, don't you worry about that. Alright guys, so if you're new here, you will understand that I don't care about the marbles and I have no intention of watching them, so they're going to get so small that you can't tell who won, and I'm going to keep watching YouTube. This guy said make it a bit bigger, like you call the shots here. Like, Chris is blaming Haru here. What video is this? It's a sugar-free ranked video from 6 years ago. Chris is so fucking annoying and toxic. Oh my god. And he can't even shoot his dynamites, dude. He's 6 years behind on building his muscle memory. Oh. Did you even start the race? I did. It's literally going right now. We're yeah. Boom 1. Wait, this is an edited video. Yeah, I mean, Lenny had like the max border forever, dude. Lenny had like the XQC border for the longest time. Editing is so peak, no? Let's get a bob going. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, wait, sorry, I was meant to be casting my marbles. Yeah, it seems like the race has started
into the
here.
stream there. You want to cast Lenny's rank game from 6 years ago?
Is he winning?
Yeah, it seems it. He's playing with Mirror, and Chris is being a toxic little shit.
That doesn't sound like Mirror.
I know, right?
I can't believe it.
Mirror's hard carrying on Zarya, and Lenny's killing everyone, and Chris is being toxic.
The good old
Please
days.
cut the point before I kill every single one of you, says Chris, as they 5-minute time bank. Like, nobody has talked in this game except for Chris. Unbelievable. It's Sir Majed's birthday. Can we get a happy birthday, Majed?
Wait, do I hear music? Wait, bands on screen? Progress?
Stop. They're not. Don't take the bait, bro. Don't take the
Progress!
bait.
Progress!
It's not happening. Grow up.
Things are getting better.
Ooh, Bob from Lane.
What do I think of Vestler's team? Might be a struggle, but I don't know. I think they're still in like, they've still got a chance, but they're probably like bottom of the top 5 right now, I'd say, on paper.
What's this?
Asking for opinion on Virtus Pro Vestler's team. I hear the music,
Hunter,
Max.
SSG or Liquid? Who's better? Oh, obviously it's SSG. Grow up. Not sure if you're aware, San72 OW, but I am the coach of SSG, so I don't really know how you want me to answer that, buddy. Like, I said bias in all caps. Like, he's gonna like ask me this fucking like incredible, like unanswerable question. Like the only way I could possibly answer it is in support of my team. Like, what do you want from me?
It's like, you know, when I do the preseason interviews and every team basically says, I fancy our chances here. And everyone's like, all these teams are coping before the event. I was like, what do you want them to do? They have to go in with like, yeah, I reckon we can do it this time.
RuPaul said SSG are arse in scrims. Fact. Plorkenborg, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club.
All right, Max. It's begun. It's begun. We've got at least 10 seconds of gameplay. Should we do are we in sync? I'm on 41,
yeah.
40, 39,
Someone actually won the marbles.
37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26,
We're in sync.
25.
You want to go to 0? You want to let them all finish for a second time? I feel like the refractory period is over, so...
Yeah. Alright. Alright, looks like not much of a first hole from Pokerface out on this one. Missin's going to go for an optimistic sleep here. Hits for nade 2. Can't really get on point though, so just farming his own ult charge, risking his life for no reason. But good start for Wei.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a blink and you'll miss a situation, or, you know, watch marbles and you'll miss it as well. That's another
Count to
way.
30 seconds, miss it.
Yeah, count for 30 seconds. Wait, T-Lily, wake up. You won the marbles. You won the skin. Type in the chat. Claim your incredible reward. Peppy is snowballing this map on Sigma right now, and you are AFK. Oh, you're awake. Good job. We'll get your skins.
Sigma's the meta. Wall comes out, but kited out for that one, and Gafreem's going to take loads of damage from him. Just getting poked away. Flux nearly in the hands of Peppy, and it's all going Wei's way so far. Need to stop walking into these word traps here where I just have to say Wei twice. Nano comes out for a spint, but there's no way that one's going to work, Max.
Oh, you've said it again. I'm so sick of hearing Wei, but here we are. Peppy pops the Gravitic Flux. That's going to be 2. Make that 3 for Peppy. Make it 4. Can we get a 5th? Ah, you steal his ace.
Oh, hands in the air.
Soulless bastard. There's Peppy on my hands right now. Unbelievable. Enjoy your code, T-Lily. Unless I sent that to the wrong person, but, you know, fingers crossed, eh? Yep, enjoy. Anna Mythic in your direct messages. Thank you for your service. What's coming up on the next fight? We've got double support ultimate coming on for Wei and a Bob. Pokerface are about to have basically everything, but the fact that they don't have a big defensive ult, no orbital ray, no beat drop, makes me feel like Wei have a significant advantage here. The objective fight is going to be so hard for Pokerface.
It's going to be a Ray onto point right now, pushing forward, and they're trying to get the touch. A defect to take it, but a Bob out on top, and Bob's going to get the tail end of this Ray. The blade from Spin to try and turn it. He gets 1 kill. They are rooted as well. He gets 2 kills with a little bit of health there, but the Bob is just doing so much. Gets that Ray turbocharge at the end. That's a 5-minute time bank.
Despite the egregiously shit beat from Lee Min not catching aid inside, still PokerFace are just not able to close it out. A Bob and an Orbital Ray comboing together on the objective. It's all just too much to deal with. Donger's rally cannot possibly
Piranhas.
compete with such an overwhelming ult bank. Now PokerFace, they're making swaps back to the wall, and Donger has gone over to the Lucio, looking for a more powerful ultimate or just a change of pace. Peppy already closing on a second Gravitic Flux, and bad to worse for poor PokerFace as Missin falls over. House of Cards collapsing to just a breath, and oh my god. Alien goes for a little bit of a peek, and Who Are You's there on his head to take him.
Whoa, he's gonna blade! Oh. They're all dead already, are they not? Who Are You? He just wants to make sure of it. Cuts through Nisgenji, cuts through the Hazard. There was only 2 of them, no? They just used the blade. They've lost Peppy, they lost Maka as well, so even though they'll get a bit more card progress here, they don't have the numbers to commit to this next push yet, so a blade down the pisser here, Way, and they're gonna have to rely on this Flux from Peppy instead.
Very, very bizarre to see Who Are You trying to turn that fight with the blade, given the fight did not require turning. It was already over. Peppy pops a Gravitic Flux. Coach Gun out of it, but somebody has been caught up. It's the Ash, who will receive the counter nano. The counter nade is good to actually secure a kill onto Who Are You as well. Missin pushes outside, gets that kill. Trades oh so good for the defenders here, but Peppy has all of PokerFace stuffed inside. He's really fighting 3 versus 1 right now. Alien has the audacity to walk out, immediately scalped by Aid. This is looking so rough despite the early start. PokerFace now, they're +1. Lee Min has the beat drop. Garoom is in so much trouble. Dodges the rock, but it's not going to be enough. 1 versus 5 for Missin. I believe in miracles, but not this much.
No, it just seems outrageous that Peppy can take such a far forward position, contain that backline, and there's no consequences for him just staying there, because he was fighting them for ages. I feel like when the Sigma goes that far away from his backline, that far forward, he should be punishable. Maybe a turn from the Hazard or a turn from the Genji or something, I don't know. But he just got away with murder there and making the Sig look easy.
I mean, maybe this is the vision that we, were hoping for on King's Row at some point, a long time ago. I think it was
4 weeks ago.
It was. Yeah, no, it was genuinely eons ago with so many fucking WDG production breaks in between. But what was it? New Era? Is that their name?
Yep.
It's so long ago that I've forgotten now. It's all slipped. And there is the buffer. Because I am basically in the same tier as WDG in terms of production quality. Alright. Aid with the Mythic Inspect. Actually, I think I was saved the buffer. It was like a little micro buffer. Hasn't ruined it. Who Are You is so washed and still the old man is winning. Who Are You isn't washed? Who Are You still got it on Genji? Actually, like, genuinely still got it on Genji.
Well, you can throw the flower as well.
What?
Look at him throw the flower.
Piss off.
That's nice, isn't it?
It should follow the same trajectory as the dynamite, You should be able to fake people out with a pay-to-win skin. What's Mac doing?
Mac?
Yeah, Mac.
Alright. Alright.
I think Ethereum is an off-tank player then, no Winston in the pocket for him.
Yeah, he's best hero we've seen him on, I think, historically. Has actually been the Sigma, even though he loves to pick the Junker Queen and loves to Rampage Axe. But sticking to the Hazards here, but hasn't really got close with any of these. But off the map, Ade! That'll make you go backwards! I mean, he trades out for spins.
Can't stand being on the map.
It's always just himself as well. No one's booping him. No one's pushed him. He jumped.
Captain of his own fate, Ade, he wants to go down on his own terms. Whether it's a stroll on Cassidy or a coach gun on Ashley, he will find a way to get it done. It being the end of his life, obviously.
Oh
Spint in it like Flynn, out like Trout, but Who Are You with a fadeaway deflect kill onto Alien. These hit scan players, they can't be trusted with their own lives, that's for sure. Who Are You just contesting up top now. Gets another deflect kill, deflects the wall of Garoom, and now he's going all the way into the backline, scores the mega, misses everything with his right clicks because he hasn't quite got that dog in him like he used to, but PokerFace truly on the back foot. I look at Way's comp right now, and I think this comp is absolutely salivating to have a Winston played into it. They've got a Genji and a Sigma with no hard poke supports whatsoever. Unfortunately, when you are constrained by your tank's flexibility, I mean, look, you're just going to have to play Hazard all day long.
They managed to trade for backline in all of this, so spawn advantage. Might be able to get it one over the line. It's been more by crook than hook, though, and they at least get some point progress. Don't have any ticks yet, and Freedom thinking about going for this Sigma, because surely this Sigma is in a position that Pokerface can deal with. Stranded behind enemy lines, just go kill him. No? Alright.
Well, you pulls that blade up on the high ground. The Ash shoots themselves twice, and then Who Are You just has to clean it up with one dash and a slash. That's a one-player lead now for Wei. But Pokerface, what's their way back into this one? I have said Wei twice in a row. Make that 3 times. Who Are You looking for more? Missing going to try and clutch this one out with the Orbital Ray in the spawn at a close range, tapping away. Just needs one more shot here. Here comes the blade onto Lee Soo-min now. The Dynamite is good onto Spin. The Mega has been stolen. The Juno pocketing, but Peppy now has the Genji and the Juno both locked up inside the room. Wake Up Caked has resubscribed with the Prime. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. I get it. Thank you.
Unbelievable retake here from Wei. Again, Peppy just seems to be roaming around. Is he invisible? Is he impenetrable to damage? Because nobody seems to stop him doing whatever he wants to, and he just keeps running in and trading kills as these dives come in. Now, though, Pokerface, they've got Beat, they've got Bob, they've got Blade. They'll start with the Bob. They've got... Oh, they've not got Blade, actually, I lied to you. But they've still got the Beat. They're going to beat forward as well, looking for kills. Finally, this Sigma is getting some attention. They put him in a corner. They've taken him down. Ade has got a kill back with Bob here, but surely this Reaper should be enough now. The trades won't do it, and Pokerface get themselves over the line eventually.
Yep, results heads in absolute shambles as we are robbed of a first point hold, and we have to go deeper into the breach to see the outcome of this game. Wei now, they are going to keep everything the same. Pokerface, same story right now. Guthrium, the only one with an ultimate right now, but Who Are You once again going to find an opening pick. Alien taking down yet again, swinging wide over and over again, but he will be going down all the time to this Genji. Ade turreted up in main, just taking scalps. Lee Soo-min gets himself traded out though, and that is not ideal for the Optimist spawn holders.
No, I don't know if they're going to commit to this position or if they're just going to try and make it work without him. Obviously, Lucio can get himself back relatively fast. It looks like they're still going to at least try and hold this corner, and Ade now going on a flank. I think he's completely unchecked. Can he find anything? Meanwhile, the Flux has come out. Peppy going to throw that one. Trying to get onto the Ash. Is awfully low. Dies in the air, but gets the trade. Tank advantage now for Pokerface. A real opening. They have to worry about this Ash behind, but Spins will go back, deal with that one. And now a chance to go forward. A bit more progress here. And they're going to have Wraith in this next fight, and maybe a Blade to combo with it. Maybe start to line up a little bit more for Pokerface now.
If the stars can align, it would be a wonderful thing, but God help the Pokerface boys, because frankly, no, God don't help them. God help the Wei boys. I want to go to bed. I've got work in the morning. But Wei, now they are getting pushed inside. Peppy, does appear that there is some divine intervention because Peppy's getting forced back very, very hard. Who Are You taking a hell of a lot of damage as well? Mission pops the Orbital Ray. They are going to keep this push going. Marcus so incredibly low. Guthrium, he's looking for the angle on high ground for the Ash, but the Ash is far too clever. Alien hid back inside, and it is Peppy that takes down Missin. Who Are You catching Spint up on the wall, and that will be Wei cleaning up this fight despite such a promising start for Pokerface.
Looks so good for him as well. When that Ray was going slightly earlier, it looked like there was a kill onto that Sigma, but Peppy, he gets out of so many situations you would expect a Sigma to really struggle in, and now they can go back to holding this forward corner. Now they have the Beat, the Blade, the Bob, all to match with here, and Pokerface, no clear advantage. They have swapped onto the Ana here as well, which in theory will eventually give them some kind of nano timing, but a minute left on the clock. They're going to have to rely on their DPS ults a little bit more here.
Good grief. And they're definitely relying on those DPS ults for the side of Wei, as Who Are You goes for a very early Blade, finds that opportunity, and already two-player advantage. Lee Soo-min doing his signature move, getting himself traded out in a 5 versus 3. We've seen it a few times before, and God, it looks good on him. He's just got to keep this one up, to be honest. Thing about Lucio, back fast, and he's back fast with Beat, so that will be good. That is important to shut down potential Blade turns for Spint. We see aggression here, though, and Spint right away has to dash out. Lee Soo-min pops that Beat. Ade has thrown the Bob up in main now. Missin goes down. 1-player lead for Wei. Could convert into more. Dynamite into the back. That is going to be Spin burning up. And that is now a 5 versus 2. Lee Soo-min, let's see if you can get yourself traded along with Ade.
He's considering it. Downpour as well. Guthrium. I mean, he was already dead. You had him in a corner, so a wasted Downpour. I mean, I guess he had to, right? What choice does he have? Lee Soo-min gets one more trade in for the road, but it's not going to stop his team winning regardless.
2-0. taking bets on the size of the break.
Over or under an hour?
Shabondamar. Shabondamar, thank you very much for the tier 1.
What's he called me?
1 month of tier 2. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club with a tier 2. What's going on with these tier 2 subs today?
He's
The
a
School
rolling
of
in.
Julian, I like it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Shabondamar. Appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. Well, don't try to pronounce it. I just tried like 3 times. You want to play again, homosexual? I got 1 more code. Well, I got 11 more codes, but we can play again. Let's do it again. That means that I don't have to stay after the stream, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Anyone want to play marbles?
Get you up on the screen, mate.
There's your chance, guys. You could play marbles. You get some mythic skin or something. I don't know, something. Drop the damn command. Come on. Get your lick in. I'll let this list fill. And I'm just gonna leave the computer without explanation. How does that sound, folks? I like listening to that.
He's taking his headset off. He's not even started for Q. He's not even started for Q. This guy. On Unter's stream chat. Unter's stream chat if you want to play. Way 1, Coleman. Way are now 2-0 up in the series. And looking good for it as well. The gap seems to get bigger, if anything, on that map. So, what's the miraculous turnaround from Pokerface now? Guys, you're on the wrong chat. We need to go do it in Hunter's chat. Maybe I'll play. I'm gonna play. Think I can win the code? I can win the code. I can do it. We had to disable the mpreg command. Good question, though. Unfortunately, we had to disable it because it was getting exploited. Please bring it back. We need to find a way where it can't be exploited. And then we can figure it out. What do you mean by exploited? Because of the way the command worked and it just copied the text that you put into it, you could use it to send announcements to the channel. So there was a period where every message was just an announcement, which made the chat experience pretty AIDS. Pretty AIDS, if we're being honest. Look at TM's tweet. Let's see. What are the old Twisted Minds saying? Find some partner team. What am I looking at? The one with the lock. Announcing the 7th player and Overwatch coach today at 7:30 PM. Guess the 2 names correctly below, and the ad will be posted as soon as the correct guess is received without waiting. Just say the right names. Has anyone got the right names? You expect Brain to be signed to the roster. Optimistic. 100%. No correct guesses so far, I guess. They've not posted the announcement. Coach Merit. Someone a Merit to TM?
Wait, what?
No, so Twisted Minds have made a post saying they're going to announce their 7th player and their coach tonight. But if anyone in the comments can guess correctly the names first, they'll post the announcement right now.
Hey, everyone, 10 gifted in my chat right now. I'll tell you who the Twisted Minds coach is.
But you need to guess the 7th player as well, Max.
7th player? Do I even know that?
I feel like it's really possible you do.
It's I mean,
Do you want me to wait?
actually, yeah, I know who it is.
Okay,
Like, I'm
yeah.
laughing just thinking about him. So, like, it's all right. By the way, last chance to exclamation mark play all night. You got 45 seconds to play in the chat, and this is the last run of the night for the Mythic Skins, folks. So yeah, 10 gifted in the chat, and you can find out the Twisted Minds stuff right this second. You can literally get an advance on that.
And then you can even cash in all the glory for yourself by responding to that Twisted Minds tweet and looking like a smart individual. It's a win-win.
Exclamation mark fat clock cam is how I'll read that.
What'd you call me?
Don't worry about it, mate. Homosexuals just typing in the chat now. I've only got eyes for one now. Wait, Dart has been subbed in. Dart has been subbed in.
Finally. The alien as well,
okay.
so double flex DPS expectations. Dart heads
Marbles
rise.
have started. Let's shrink that down. There you go.
All right, off to the races. They all drop into the Plinko right now. Early lead for...
And we are running an ad and filling the water.
I can't believe I've still forgotten to bring my binoculars in here. I can't see it. Reverse sweep time. If the 7th player is attack, I mean, they have space for another Korean.
You know, I feel like the 10 gifted isn't coming. I feel like I'm never going to find out. You know, like, these people are just going to find out. Jeez, 10 ads. Says Fixed Vision 7. Yeah, watch them all.
Watch them all.
Come on, mate. Just one for the country.
It's pine time? Yeah, it's pine time. Yaki? Obviously. Belos Rio as a 7th player? You've cracked it. TVNT, isn't it? You've cracked it. TVNT Gator? Yeah. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Gator on Twisted Minds?
Yes, actually.
Ooh.
After seeing that picture of him at the World Cup in his thobe in the desert, I could believe it.
He'd fit right
Actually,
in.
such a tough picture, bro. It's just insane.
Had he said Western coach, and Gator falls into that category.
Gator is a Western coach, although Hadi, I'm going to argue that your coach is struggling for his right to be considered a Westerner.
What is she pointing at? Or is she just saying to raise the roof?
Raise the roof.
I think they're trying to raise the roof.
Is that?
Just point it up.
It could be like a glass ceiling situation. Like there's something up there that we can, yeah.
Oh, they're pointing at the glass ceiling. I see.
Yes, yes. Honestly, you could just ask Stacks who these people are. He probably knows, right?
I mean, this is such an easy cash in, right, for the leakers. Just say the names and you get it.
Why can't people give me money to say the names? And like it'll be 100% accurate too, you know?
Yeah, it's locked in. 100% truthful information, guaranteed.
Exclamation mark cement. Literally, it would pay for the cement. Like, you know how good that would be for me?
A classic cement for information trade. Ooh, good counterban actually from Wei, right? So, Pokerface subbing their second flex DPS player in Dart, ban the Sojourn so they can play double flex DPS, but the response from Wei is to ban Hazard, so you can't play the full double flex DPS Hazard composition. Seems reasonable from the Wei guys.
What if they play, can they play the Diva with Guthrium? The double flex Diva?
Yeah. Yeah, they could. They could. I guess it depends how much, how many legs are in, really in, the Diva comp.
I mean, it's good when Bernard's on the Diva, but whether or not Neil Gazza's got that in him is kind of another story, I suppose. Yes, the games are still going. Yeah, fce.gg/uncoachable. That's right, Alpha. Use the code. Get your money up, not your funny up, guys.
We need to beat, what's his name? Sengu?
Oi, Beamer Nut D4. Congratulations, you won the skin. Identify yourself in the chat. Beamer Nut D4.
Why do you say it? Why do you say it so harshly? Like, will you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking say something so I can give you your shit, alright?
The angriest Santa Claus I've ever met.
Yeah, Merry fucking Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Post for vid now and ruin the announcement.
It's B-Man United 4.
Oh, I know that, yeah. A regular.
Well, he's got to fucking swap back over to my stream from yours to claim his bullshit.
Claim his bullshit.
CX chatter reroll, agree, low key, but he's not even identifying himself.
He's in my chat. He says clutch.
Yeah, I mean you're a Man U fan, mate. Of course he's slow. All right.
Whoa.
There you go. Enjoy your code. You can leave again now. You can piss off back to Xavier's. I can close the
rare
model.
football shit talk coming from you. Jesus. You know how hard it is to be a Man United fan these days, and now we got people who don't even watch football piling on.
Yeah, I mean, this guy said bye, Unter. The Marvel's closed. You leave. It could have been the Man U comment, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
either way. Alright, and the game is starting. The final map, optimistically.
Alright, Mauga, v Mauga. Sojan banned. Ade's going to keep trying to run the hits convo onto the Cass. Seems,
what time are you at?
Oh, wait, 45? 44?
I'm at 13 seconds in the spawn room.
What? Oh, wait.
I don't know where I was, dude. Alright, I'm back.
Alright, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32,
You
31,
paused for 1 second, like
30.
just a little flicker pause.
Oh, where's my bloody cursor?
27.
24.
24, yeah, perfect.
22.
Moldo with 5 community gift subs.
Oh,
That's half of the leaks right there. Would you like to know who the 7th player is or who the coach is, Moldo? Because you've purchased half of the information right then and there. Thank you to the 5 new parasocial friends.
And now, early first fight for Pokerface. Get themselves on the front foot at least. They have a long way back in this series, but I guess this is the first step. A reverse sweep will surely be the end of any positive progress in the SSG scrims tomorrow. But Pokerface are trying to ruin those scrims as the stomp comes in, but it's a trade back and they're re-pushing this one right now. They've lost their Mauga. They will get checkpoint at least. Oh, stolen by Dongan during all of this. Dart and Spin actually get 2 trades as well, so not quite over yet for Pokerface. Spin and Dart won't leave him alone. Doubling down his Spin. Shield is broken for Lisa Min and he will fall. Now Peppy is back on point, but he's all alone. He can kill Dongan with a DPS from Pokerface. They've done it all.
Alright, in exchange for 10 gifted, you will discover that TVNT is the 7th man, the man with no hands, and Benjamin Delafette, Ben Best, is the coach of Twisted Minds. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted, Fix Red Eyes, and Moldo1738. Much love. Fuck leakers unless you get paid for it and it's 100% right. Anyway, Ben Best, TVNT, cheers.
Higher accuracy and more profit than any of the leakers this season in the space of 5 minutes. Truly an unsweep.
I mean, Tree leaked the SSG roster, including me as the coach, on his stream for 20 gifted, and nobody even noticed it except for people in my Discord.
I know.
Oh, all the way, mate, and it goes down.
And then I checked Reddit, and no one's even posted it. No one's interested.
Can we even acknowledge the fact that Way is about to get full pushed in 3 minutes when I wanted to go to bed?
Well, they're trying to respond right now. Ray out of spawn. Cage from Gafrian though, but I guess it was maybe just to save himself. Benefit of the doubt here, but Pokerface, plenty of meters on the board and plenty of ults to throw into this next one. DPS ults come in, rally from Donghun. Looking for it here, looking for a bash target. They kill Peppy with it as well. Didn't see that cage really go off either. So maybe a cage jacks. Don't know what's happening there. Blade from Who Are You to try and turn it, but he's lost for Genji. He finds him now, and Who Are You will clutch it up for him. Gives him a foothold back in this, but they're not out of the woods yet as Missing finds one more trade. Stop back from Gafreem, and Who Are You a little bit alone here, has to regroup with his team. They stop it at 120 meters. But what an opening from Pokerface.
Absolutely crooked that Pokerface were able to steal away 120 meters in only 3 minutes of playtime. Peppy, he's back over to the Pocket Sigma, the one that gave so much trouble to Pokerface over on Numbani. Can he repeat that here on Esperanza? Look, I'm gonna be honest, I have my doubts, but I would love to see Wei win this map for the sake of going to bed and getting up in the morning. But that's alright. High Noon comes out in main. Ade not able to find any kills, but Spint, he's slicing and dicing through everybody. Good for 2. He gets both. Sliver of HP escapes. That will be a kill onto Lee Soo-min as well. And really, it's just a dead fight for Wei. They throw in the High Noon, they get nothing for it. Ade's over to the Torbjorn. Classic counter.
Turret out here. They're also onto the Sigma version, obviously. Been a while since we've seen Sigma played as Amalgam, maybe all the way back to Dallas for that one right now. But not working for Wei so far. I'm going to get a buffer now. 36, 35, 34, 33.
Oh my god, you're like
32.
5 seconds ahead now. Can you pause for 2 seconds? 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28.
Yeah,
27. I know you're caught up. All right.
No,
Listen with the orbital ray in the back pocket. Marker can match it. Both will throw it down in the blink of an eye. Guthrium doing so much damage in main, but Spint on the Genji finds all of the value. Wei, they have flipped with their own orbital ray, but they haven't found any kills. Ade's turret, the Sentinel in main, manages to secure a kill on Nissan. Juno, a famously difficult hero to hit. That doesn't apply to Torbjorn because that turret just aim locks onto you, so that's no issue at all. Spint taking over.
Spint taking over and keep Pokerface, keep Wei, sorry, on the back foot. Still not a single meter on the board right now. They're coming up to this wave of ultimates after their swaps right now, so maybe a chance right now. But Cage's such a difficult ult to play into with Blade, even with Flux, even with Rally. Molten Core maybe the best counter, but they don't have it yet.
Oh,
now they go. Who Are You's
Pets.
gonna Blade. He's into the back. Missing will dive. A Rally out from Donghun. Just getting sliced through. Here comes the Torb as well. Ade running into him. We'll finish that one off with a hammer. Shield can't protect you from that one. And they have
I probably
their
wasn't using it
stabilization.
anyway, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, knowing Donghun, odds are that shield was down regardless. But good grief, Pokerface. I mean, that is a rough one to be losing. I thought that Cage Rally combo was going to be more than enough for them to clean up, but no. Peppy, he does not get bashed during his hands. Inside that cage, he manages to juggle his life, and instead, Donghun is getting isolated up the back. So low cage value, and Pokerface, they're back to square one. Another Spint Blade to carry them through this one? Oh, hang about. I'm buffering again. What time?
42, 41, 40, 39, 38.
That's just cool. Hey, just cast.
Alright, Spint coming in with the Blade there. Molten Core laid in as well, and wasn't enough to keep him safe, and now Peppy is going to get absolutely abused by these 2 DPS, and Dart and Spint are just doing everything for Pokerface right now. They found a solution, they found a comp that's working for him, and Wei have a long way back. Their ult advantage there didn't really snowball into anything. 4.95 meters, all they've got to show for it.
Not a lot of meters on the board. I'll keep it $8 with you, Xavier. 13, 12. Am I ahead? 11.
I'm ahead.
10,
Hold on, keep counting.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
We're in. We're there.
3.
Hold
Do
on.
not finish. Yeah. All right. Dart with the pulse bomb here. The saving grace for Pokerface. Wei. I mean, they don't really need. You know, the Wei needs a saving grace to be honest. But Dart's the one with all the cards from the looks of it. They are just holding on for dear life on the objective though. Wei trying to park the bus, and it's actually Dart that will go down first. So finally, maybe the Sombra swap is what they needed. Orbital Ray up in main as well. So both DPS dead now for Pokerface, and they're just gonna have to back off. We're gonna see Aid try to farm up the EMP here, playing a little bit of Sombra 76, just shooting the Mauga, trying to get closer to that EMP. You can really charge EMP fast off the Mauga's big chunky body, and that will bring you a lot closer to having a game-winning ultimate that counters out the cage, potentially counters out some of the Ray turns if things go well for them, but oh dear. Poker Face, they've wrapped around the back.
They're flipping for it here, but the payload's moving away. They're going to Ray to keep chasing, but Gafrium's taking so much damage, gets himself back into that Ray, and now they have control of the robot here. But Wave, they can just wait this out, I think. We'll be able to stabilize, regroup. They just have to go get that robot because it is moving away fast. Now trying to chase and catch up. Donghun's going to get caught on the rotation, though. Recall has been forced onto Dart too, and now Gafrium, he realizes he has to turn around. He has to come back and fight. But Poker Face, they're all over the place formation-wise right now. Who are you? Can't even find any of them. Waits until a Genji runs into him. Now the kills are coming to him. They will clean this one up. And a very confusing fight there, but Wei on the front foot, and situation looks really reasonable.
Very reasonable old situation for Wei. I think they've actually got Poker Face's number unless Donghun can come in clutch with a rally here. Knowing Donghun, expectations are relatively low, but that's okay. Garoom, the cage is going to be actually impossible until Aid has either been killed or wastes his ult earlier on in the fight. Who Are You might have to open up with his blade, or Peppy with this gravitic flux. We've got Aid up on the high ground though. Big hack onto Garoom Virus as well, and he's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Blade comes out from Donghun and he will go, rather the rally comes out and he will immediately fall to Who Are You's blade. And the ults from Wei have just been perfectly layered. Counter out the rally, clean up with the flux, and now they've got checkpoint and a very real chance to not just take another fight, but potentially get all the way back into the map. You see how these ults could be layered right now, Xavier? A counter EMP, a counter beat, and then suddenly there's a Ray for the final fight. This could be a real disaster for Poker Face if nobody comes in clutch.
Final 30 seconds. Also mean trades are good for Poker Face here. Blade to start it off. Lee Soo-min going for it. Does get the beat onto Peppy in time, and Spin will have to take a back step with this Blade. Now the EMP out. They need to kill Kafri before Cage. They do kill him before Cage, but it wasn't used to counter. It was used to kill. So now they should be able to win this fight from here. They need to avoid trades. One is good. Pulse Bomb's also good right now. They will get the kill onto Dart. Ade trying to clean him up. Can they get any more trades? No. Ade will clean anything up, but coming back is Gafrium with the Cage. This should be the final nail in the coffin, maybe, but Ray in the hands of Maka, it might still be enough to get way over the line.
Oh, it could be so easily winnable for Poker Face if they just take their time. If they just charge their Ray, it's all fine for them. But if they rush into this fight before the Ray is available, it could be a completely different story. Just 10% away from charging it up. And Dart, he rushes in. He's taken down. The Ray comes up in main from either side. The Cage Ray is okay for Poker Face. Garoom takes down Ade, but down goes Garoom. And now Spint, he needs to clutch it up. Marker takes down Guthrie. Peppy onto Misson. The rally from Donghun yet again comes up with nothing.
No.
And somehow, someway, they have come in with a 120-meter deficit and won it in overtime, because you can never count out Poker Face's ability to piss it away. Oh, they're the new Vesta Esports Club, mate.
Well, Poker Face, they signed Gafrium and Dart from Poker Face, which means they've also signed the situation that is always Vesterable. And Wei will 3-0 close it out in the end. And if you can't close out a 120-meter lead on Esperanza, you probably don't deserve to win the series. You probably don't deserve to win the map. Unbelievable fumble at the end there. And Wei, clean sweep in the end.
Oh, I'm one follower off 7,000. Anyone want to give me one here? Just one little, just a little.
Got a cheeky one on the go?
It'll save your life. Like, come on. I could do one for the road, you know? I'll unfollow, cheers. Yeah, no, I can see it plummeting.
keep you away.
Unfollowed. Thanks, folks. Koala BX, thank you very much for 3 months tier 1, or 4 months of tier 1 unfollowing. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thanks for the follow, Cat1. That's a new viewer.
Thank you, Arcanos, for the Prime as well. Appreciate that.
All right. Thanks, game. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Welcome back, rather. 4 months of hard service. Appreciate that. Bye, Mr. Unter. How do you know that I'm leaving? Maybe I want to watch the interviews. You know how positively I feel about the interviews. All right, everyone, go watch Commander X for like 10 seconds.
Well, I'll do another giveaway. I'll do another giveaway, mate. We got.
Okay, I'll
loads.
raid you all over to
Go on.
CommanderX, and he can do a giveaway. You can get yourself some mythic skins. Thanks everybody for watching. Consume advertising. Follow me on social media, etc. Join the Discord. Discord, YouTube, !mark coaching, !mark socials. I don't know, man.
Uncoachable later today as well.
Oh, yep, uncoachable later today. Yubi says, wait. He said, wait. Yubi's in the chat. Well, I wonder what he wants me to wait for.
Maybe he's got a few words for you.
You got a couple of choice words for me? He said, why you leaked. I got 10 gifted, Yubi. I leaked for money. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. I did it for money. All right. See you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Max. What time is uncoachable?
He said, makes sense.
He said what? Makes sense?
He said makes sense. Yeah, I mean, 10 gifted. Like, what's a roster announcement worth, bro? Be for real. Alright, see you guys.
See you, mate. Good night. Oh, what time is uncoachable is the question. Uncoachable. Thanks, Max, for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Uncoachable will be... I need to just make sure everything's ready. Maybe like an hour after I end the stream or something. We're gonna get we're gonna get an interview, but without the translation, it's a little bit hard. Oh, how long? Not time. I'm with you. I actually don't know. I can check for you though. Let me get my studio open. It's like 2 hours something though. It's like I guess about our average length. Welcome everyone. Where is it? I'm going here. I'm going here. I'm pressing that button. It is 2 hours, 25 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, pretty decent length in our norm. Alright, let me get off Discord now. Max has gone to bed. And then we should go get a play going, right?
우선 포커페이스 팀 쪽에서 이 마우가 던지기 전략을 저희가 잘 못 받아쳤던 것 같습니다.
네, 자 그렇다면 영웅밴 영향도 좀 있었을까요?
Alright, wait, do I need to cash for Pred? No, Pred's have been cashed, thank you mods.
저희가 원하는 대로 됐었어요. 원래 마우가를
Bet knows way better, we're a little bit worried for a lot of that mapper. Okay. Cass is for first. He is the first 3-time guest. Yes, he's leading the way. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Should we get this marbles on the way? Wait, are my mods here? Can I get? I think they might both have work now. Any mods? Where am I up to in codes? Have I only? Does anyone remember if I gave away 3 codes or 4 codes so far?
그리고 상황에 맞는 픽이라고 생각을 했습니다. 그리고 저희가 이스페란사에서 항상 역전승을 많이 했었어요.
I think 3. I think I'm up to the 4th one.
믿었었나요?
네, 질 거라고
I think I'm up to the
생각했습니다.
4th one.
네, 제가 또 그리고 궁금한 게 시그마를 좀
Haven't given so basically none. I think I'm up to the 4th.
이것도 좀 얘기가 된 거였나요?
네.
What happened to the last one? We're gonna do it right now. No more matches today for region. For any region. EMEA North America start next week, next Friday on the 31st. Just give you the list and you'll test them. Cheers, mate. Alright, let me turn this down a little bit and let's get marbles open. And let's get this proverbial show on the road, hey? I should end the VOD as well, out of respect. So this is the match VOD. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of it right now. Or maybe I'll leave it running. I'll get the marbles in, right? I'll get the marbles in. Why not? Marble rivals. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. All right, continue. Race. Let's find a track. What are we thinking? Zippy zapping zone? Zippy zapping zone? Seem reasonable enough? Alright. Let's queue it up. I'll give everyone a little bit because we're also going to have I think a few people may be still on an ad for a little bit. What's the meta on this map? Depends on the bands, mate. Alright, get involved. I'll show you the map in case that, you know, changes you. We got some flower pots. We got some tumblers. We got a little jump you got to make as well. This little spinner could maybe mess up the jump. We got some lasers going on here too. Well, there's quite a lot of obstacles to figure out, right? Quite a lot of obstacles to figure out. And then the final green, a nice little tap in here. 2 separate paths, but it should be quite straightforward once you get to this bit. I reckon it's quite hard to overtake, you know? Quite hard to overtake. Alright, so you guys know the drill. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. And then the winner gets an anamorphic skin. Nice and easy, right? Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Oh, wow. Look at these. This is new, right? Rocks up in the air. Should we start? Let's start the countdown. 60 seconds. 60 seconds to get yourself in. Exclamation mark play. If you want to play, you want a chance in that giveaway, you can win it right here, right now. TVNT entering the race. Wants to get himself an anamorphic skin. It's a packed board right now. Get involved if you want. How long have you got? Still over 30 seconds. Oh, wait. Oh, what button was it to turn names on? Oh, there we go. I got it. Woo. All right, where are we? 18 seconds. Ready to go. Got to dodge these rocks initially, at least. That's something to worry about. Don't get squashed by the rocks. Exclamation mark play. Final 10 seconds if anyone wants to queue up. This is your chance. This is your chance. All right, here we go. 1 in 161 chance. All you need to do is be fast. Off to the races here initially. Rocks coming in. The rocks don't seem to be... Maybe they're just cosmetic rocks. They don't do anything. It's actually Bishy up at the front to begin with. Into this Plinko. Straightforward Plinko. And actually, Poker Panda here from the Pugs last night. Doing quite well. Oh, Disco Floor as we go up. Climbing. First jump here. Why am I so slow? A couple of people really slow. What's going on at the back there? We'll investigate that later. For now, though, Mist off to the jump first. A few people trying to make it through. Mist gets booped off. Actually, Mist. Too fast. Havana Gold as well off the edge. Now going through for this next one. I'll move my camera quickly so you can see the deaths. Oh, I've lost the names. Hold on. There we go. Names back on. Dinosaur Cola has taken the lead during all of this. A few more people really slow right now. But, oh wait, a few jumpers. Oh, Power Puika just misses it. A few more jumpers. Fargon's landed the jump. He skipped so much of it, but he's booped backwards. E9 has landed the jump now, but caught on some of these barriers. Fargon's going to be pushed back. E9's going to be pushed forward onto the stairs right now. A few more jumpers trying to skip, but not a lot of landers. Landers are what you need. Floaty Jellyfish actually with a massive land right now. A big advantage gaining on this. A few more. Zale off the edge, JP off the edge. And it's actually Loon. Loon gonna take the loop into this next one. A few more spinners to avoid, and then we're on kind of like on the home straight really here. Big chance right now. More jumpers missing. Going flying off the edge. Biff, Optimal Zoe, all missed. Loon, on the other hand, slow and steady. Stuck on this spinner, though. A chance to overtake, maybe. E9 on the chase. Will they get stuck on the spinners? No, they kind of ride it through, actually. Loon's lead has closed. E9 and Loon both battling it out right now. Into this long drop. Loon maintains the lead. Pretty quick on the drop right now. E9 coming up and trying to catch though. I don't know if there's a real chance to overtake here. I think Loon might just be good for it. Trying to go through. Wait, stuck on the wall. Wait, E9 runs into it too. No, E9 has been stuck on the wall as well. Loon will stay ahead. The counterplay, the counter wall from Loon was good. And E9's going to be caught slow. And I think Loon here can just hold on to the lead. Round and round and round. Looking good for it. E9 hot on their heels, but I think Luna's just good for this tap-in. Should just be the end of it right now. The jump through the goalposts in, and Loon finishes. E9 valiant battle into second right now. We'll have a few more finishers. Looks like Koza might be lining up for third place. Maybe Floaty Jellyfish off the back of that good skip, that good jump at the start. And yeah, Floaty Jellyfish will secure top 3. Then let's go find out what is happening at the end here, as we got plenty of people Plenty of people still finishing. I'm even in the mix still. But what's happening, Gentleman? What's going on? What's happened? Wait! How you just got jammed? Just stuck, Gently. Genty man. Just stuck. This is literally going nowhere. Literally going nowhere. This is going to be a did not finish. Got himself wedged between two walls. Wedged between two walls. A pixel perfect stop. 2 seconds left. No escape for Genty man. Loon will get the code. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Matthew, for the prime. Should I say Matthew? Matthew. I know that word. Nice, Loon. I'll drop you a whisper right now. This code should just... Let me get the codes up. Code should just work. There we go. Alright. Should be in your DMs now. Loon should get a whisper on Twitch. Good game, huh? Good game. Ooh. Alright. No, of course. Thanks for competing. Thanks for watching. I think, nice try, Coloma. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good opening day of Korea. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe no surprising results, I guess it would be fair to say. Oh, I'm on my own stream. No surprising results, it would be fair to say. I think, but some good games in the mix, some good maps. So Uncoachable, probably in about an hour, I think. Should be safe for that one. Just need to make sure everything's ready on YouTube. Oh, can I show the marble results? Yeah. We'll scroll through this while I'm talking. We'll look at the fixtures for tomorrow quickly before we go. But we can talk about that more in detail tomorrow. But all the VODs, if you missed any of the action, if you missed that Crazy Raccoon Zeta series, maybe especially, that's the one to go back and watch. That was a really good one. You reckon 16th should get a code? Maybe bias. Maybe bias. Yeah, that would be a good one to go back and watch. All those VODs, if you type in, I'll type it in, ! YouTube. Go follow my VODs channel, and that's where all this action will be. If you've missed any of it, you can go watch it at your own luxury on YouTube. You can go back and rewatch anything you missed. We'll be back for more tomorrow. Also, more videos on YouTube as well as Uncoachable coming out. There's also going to be, let me remember everything now. There's the coaching video. If you want to see Chris Tieffer, some high level, some coach of the year level coaching, go watch that video with Chris Tieffer as well. That was a good one. I think a lot of people seem to enjoy that quite a lot. And then most recent interview was with Kasaurus from Team Liquid. There will be an interview with Flack and an interview with Funny Astro coming out probably over the weekend right now. So stay tuned for all of that. Should be pretty good. Is there coping from Chris in this episode? No, nothing to cope about. He just won, didn't he? Just won. What's the energy column? I actually don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. But max has to be good, right? You got 3 out of 3 bonuses as well? No idea. No idea. But energy and bonuses are good, right? So let's go take a look at next week's fixtures. I can probably just get off marbles now. Let's close this. Where's my browser? The clean feed has finished now. Where am I going? Am I on Korea? Korea regular season? Yep. All right. Results in. So we're going to get way actually top of the board since they didn't drop a map. And then next day, tomorrow. Same time, same start time tomorrow. We're going to have T1 versus Vesta Crew. Might be a bit of a one-sided one, but will be nice enough, won't it, to see T1 for the first time, the new look T1 roster. Then Pokerface versus Falcons, which maybe after Pokerface is showing today. Feels like it might be a bit of a rough one as well. But Crazy Raccoon versus FTG. This is maybe the final game of the day, and maybe this is the highlight game of the day as well, honestly. Crazy Raccoon, of course, won today. FTG underdogs. But FTG, they have good players, right? This is the Heesung team with Profit, with Sunjun. There's maybe a chance for a bit of a punch-up here. Maybe a map or something from FTG. Still far from favourites against Crazy Raccoon, but, that's probably the most interesting one. More action on Sunday as well. We got Zeta versus T1, which is probably the highlight for that one. So, yeah. Someone's on no team right now, officially. No team, no announcements. But I'm sure we'll learn more eventually, right? So, I think that's everything. You think the first game's going to be insane too? The T1 versus Vesta? Maybe T1 have got him surely, right? T1 have got him surely. Be nice to see how good Donghak is at Hazard. My expectation is Donghak should be very good at Hazard, right? Seems like a hero with a super high skill cap should, in theory, really reward players with a sort of skill set that Donghak has. Smash says he's bad? Fuck. I thought he would be good at it, Smash. Well, I'll see for myself tomorrow, Smash. Is that everything? Have I done all the things? Uncoachable coming out later today. Stay tuned for that. We'll go see if Smash theory on Donghak is correct and if he is really bad at Hazard. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll end the VOD here and I'll find some